Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new year. It is 2022, and we have the first official episode of 5 Minutes with Phil. And I'm glad you've joined me on this Monday. And I pray that you had a great holiday season, had a very happy new year. So now here we are, we're in January. And I want to challenge you today and help you out with God's Word again. And today I'm going to direct our thoughts towards Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. And I want to encourage you to be salty. Some of us, that's not hard. But maybe not in the sense that you think I'm saying. Jesus talks about us in a way where he compares us to actually being salt. And I want to show you what he had to say, and then let's unpack this, okay? Matthew 5:13, it says, "You are the salt of the earth. But if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? It is no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot." So you are the salt of the earth. And I got to thinking that we should kind of unpack what salt actually does, because there's a lot of things to be said about the Christian life and our following of Jesus Christ, and being compared, when Jesus did, being compared to salt. First of all, what does salt do? Okay, salt purifies things. It purifies things. If you've ever heard of something called saline solution, okay, there's a lot of salt there that is active. It's a salt agent that is active in purifying whatever it touches. Oftentimes, that kind of solution will be used to purify and cleanse an old wound. And I think when we are called the salt of the earth, we're the kind of people that we bring a cleansing type of feel to the people around us. That people are made better Christians just by being around us. That our influence causes people to look to Jesus and to follow him better. And so salt purifies things. Number two, salt preserves things. It preserves things. Salt is often used as a preserving agent to keep things from spoiling. And you're the salt of the earth. And if you're a follower of Jesus Christ, what we should be accomplishing is not seeing our faith in God kind of spoil and get bad and become less than effective. Because Jesus talks about, we don't want it to lose its saltiness. So what salt does, it preserves our faith, and it keeps it from getting stale. It keeps it from rotting. We are the salt of the earth, so we have that impact on people around us. And then finally, salt penetrates things. It penetrates things. Now, if you're watching this and you live down south, you may not understand this as much as those of us who live like in Northeast Ohio, where if there's ice on the roads, then or on the sidewalks, what we often do is put salt on top of that ice so it'll penetrate that ice and break it apart. That salt has an influence on that ice that it invades, it goes into the ice. We, as followers of Jesus Christ, we've been called to penetrate a very dark world, in the world that he's called us to be in. And whether that be in our workplace or school or in our hobbies or whatever we have been called to do, let's penetrate those worlds and shine as a light for Jesus Christ. So God's put you where you are at for a reason, because he wants you to be the salt of the earth. Okay? So I want to challenge you to get a little salty today. And let's strive to be the salt of the earth that God's called us to be. Okay? My time's up. I got to let you go. Love you. Happy New Year. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.